It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 Dick, 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 go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
That's all I said. That's what you said. They were going both ways. It's a bird of paradise right there.
We'll go ahead and get started. We've got team owner in here, Jack Roush. Congratulations to the number 99 Office Depot Ford for their victory today. And here comes Carl and his crew chief, Bob Osborne. Congratulations. Outstanding job out there today. And I'll wait for Carl now and Bob to join us. Race winner Carl Edwards, driver of the number 99 Office Depot Ford. His fourth victory in 2008, his second victory here at Pocono Raceway. And he moves up to third in the points in the chase for the Sprint Cup, NASCAR Sprint Cup. Closing in on second. Carl, terrific performance out there this afternoon. You had to feel good about that.
Oh, yeah, that's I mean, there's nothing like winning. I remember sitting here in 2005 and just, you know, this track is real. It's real gratifying to win here. You know, a lot of really great drivers have done very well here, and it just means a lot to be on the list of people that have won here. So Bob did a great job. I wasn't so sure about halfway through, and we were yelling at each other, but you know, Bob did an unbelievable job. Jack, you know, the engine was awesome, the pit crew was awesome, and luck, you know, went our way today. So that's as good as it gets right there.
Let's go now to crew chief Bob Osborne. Bob, I know this track's kind of in your backyard. Penn State grad, I believe, so that's got to be gratifying for you. Congratulations. Your thoughts about how the race unfolded?
It was a little stressful at moments. You know, the rain comes and we're not sure what we wanted to do, and you know, we talked about what we would do if the rain cleared up and they got the track dry, and that's what we ended up doing. And then it started raining harder, and Carl's on the pit box with me, and we're arguing at that point on why we did what we did. So it was a stressful day, but it worked out for us, and we both had a good time doing it, and that's why we're here, to win and have a good time.
Jack, another big win for Roush Fenway Racing here today, and now as we have 5 races left in the race to the chase, Carl Edwards certainly is coming on strong. Got to be a guy to contend for that championship. Your thoughts?
Well, Carl has been strong all year, and Bob, we reunited Bob and Carl together this year, and they've enjoyed one another's company, or at least most of the time. I wasn't aware about the shouting match, but you know, the crew chief is empowered in our world to make the final decision. He's captain of the ship, and the driver knows more about what's going on right in front of him as it relates to who's gone on pit road and who didn't go. But Bob made a courageous call, the thing that I probably would have done if I'd have made the call, and I think most of our other crew chiefs would have done, is protected what they had, which he had a fast car, he was out front. Why would you give that up and go back in the field and jeopardize or take a chance on getting collected with somebody that you didn't need to be racing with, and if the rain had have come and stopped. But Bob made a decision. He says he thought he wasn't going to win it the way he was, and he thought he needed to go at the back. There were a number of people went with him, but he was the first one. He was ahead of that line, and it proved to be the right decision. You have to be have a little bit of good luck going for you to win this, but unless he'd had the courage to do the thing he thought was right, he wouldn't have won today, and I congratulate him for that. He did the right thing. And the next time it may not work out as well, but he still needs to make that decision. Whatever he feels is right is what we need to do. That's his job.
We'll take questions now for this number 99 team. We'll start right here. State your name, affiliation, please.
Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. We're all kind of confused before you guys walked in because, Bob, on TV you said a premonition. You said Carl had a premonition. It was his call. Jack's saying it's your call. Kind of give us the straight scoop what exactly happened, and obviously you knew you had a car that could get back to the front.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
We discussed it on the radio. I was planning on pitting. Carl said, what would you do if you thought the track would get cleaned up and we'd run it green? And I told him we would come for 2 tires. And when the time came, he came for 2 tires. I didn't tell him to stay out, and we digged on.
Yeah, but my deal was I felt like you kind of you left it to me a little bit. And then what got me was Jimmy, they'd committed to coming. So I was like, well, we'll go ahead and come, But yeah, I mean, if Bob would have said stay out, that's what we would have done. But I think we were both about 51% on the come in side, and neither one of us were going to argue. But the argument came from when it started raining real hard. Then we were trying to blame one another for the idea of coming. He said it was my idea, and I really felt like it was his idea. So that's where the argument came. I had to leave the pit box because I was worried Bob was going to just punch me in the neck or something. You're looking kind of angry.
Question over here, then we'll move up. Go ahead.
That was my question. Was how heated did it get? And it was kind of clear on television that you needed to get away from it. Just
Did they show that on TV? Yeah, we just had to. I had to walk away, but that's how. I personally, I feel like that we have a really good relationship. We can be brutally honest with one another, and that's really valuable. There's no beating around the bush. I mean, if Bob feels a certain way about something, he tells me, and I tell him, and to me, that's really valuable.
Question right up here, and then we'll go to David. Go ahead. Let's go Tom Jensen, or we'll start with David and then Tom. Go ahead.
In a situation like that, last year, I think it was at Dover, Kenseth was basically ignored Robbie's decision to stay out or something to win a race, and afterwards everybody was happy. Yeah. Well, that's right. Does that you too? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but anyway, when those decisions don't go well, it can be poisonous to a team. I mean, was this one of those deals where you're glad it works out this way because it might have been something that lasted a week or two?
No, I don't think. Well, I think it could be for certain teams, but not ours. Carl and I don't know what the perception is, but we argue on a regular basis. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary for us to argue. We argue, we get mad at each other, we walk away, then we walk back together, and calmer heads prevail, and we have a discussion, and then we might argue again on the same subject and walk away and come back together. But through the arguments and through the discussions and through the handshakes and the hugs, we come to terms with what we want to do and when we want to do it. And 99% of the time, it works out for us. Yes, sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, we say, okay, we argued through it, we came to terms, we came to an agreement, and it didn't work out for either of us. End of the day.
Let's go, Tom.